Global Disability Summit. First, I want to thank Gagan for inviting me to address the Global Disability Summit. Unlike my lifelong friend Judy, I am not a disability rights activist. Most of my disability advocacy has been from the movement's periphery, including the Wells Fargo offices. Gagan's first question is, what is the one barrier that prevents the inclusion of persons with disabilities which should be addressed by the DPOs in the Global Disability Summit? Since I rarely do exactly what I'm asked to do, I will offer two barriers to inclusion. The most significant societal barrier is the lack of health care for all, including long-term community-based support services for all regardless of income or assets. In the US, most people with disabilities can only earn small wages and have few assets if they want the government to pay for their health care or attendance. Clearly, people will not feel included if they are sick or can't get out of bed and dressed because they lack the services they need. Healthcare is a civil right. The other more personal barrier barring us from society is our self-image. People often reflect on the way we feel about ourselves. When we feel inferior, people around us will treat us that way. When we feel good about who we are, we will ensure that we get included. We can never let anything prevent us from doing what we need to do. We must always find a way. Gagan's second question was, what is the one success story from your disability rights struggle which you would like to share with us? As I thought about that question, I reminded myself of the morning after I arrived in Berkeley to go to grad school. I went down the street to a restaurant on the main avenue. I ordered French toast and coffee. When the waitress brought the food, the French toast was cut, and there was a straw in the coffee. I smiled, proudly thinking to myself, yes. We are becoming welcomed wherever we go. Obviously, this is trivial compared to when the ADA was signed or when we sued Delta Airlines after insisting that I sign a waiver because I was a person with a disability traveling by myself. We must remember to take pleasure in little things such as the straw in the coffee, little kids in a wheelchair playing in an accessible playground, or two disabled people taking their toddler into an accessible daycare center. Gagan's third question was, in light of the Global Disability Summit, what is your message to the disabled youth activists and DPOs who wish to create a grassroots disability rights movement in their respective countries? Please remember that our rights are rights everyone should have. Please bring more people into the disability movement by showing them that our needs often make life easier for everyone. Curb cuts are used by more bicyclists and delivery people than by wheelchair users. People who are deaf or hard of hearing have been texting since the 1960s. Now, texting is widely used. Who wouldn't want accessible buildings or wide bathroom stalls? Also, please have fun. Too often, we get so involved in our work and forget to enjoy life. Go, go, go.